All right. Let's see. Oh, the ban list didn't do so well. The views are really low. Huh. Oh, that's weird. Well, let's figure out why. I wonder if anyone said anything in the comments as to why. Maybe. Um, Not a master format channel. Agreed. Fair. Fair enough. Fair enough. All right then. Moving on. Yugi Bros! What's up, guys? Yugi Bros here with another duel video for you guys today. We're taking a look at some interesting decks. We tried our hands at Blade Knight Control, and we're playing against what currently is revealed to be a Skull Servant deck. I found this deck very interesting. I didn't actually expect it for what it could do, but I think it could. I think it makes looking forward to more zombie support really interesting for this game. So I played Dice Foon. I played the the skill everyone plays, you know. Meanwhile, this guy's playing Viral Infection, which I think is probably the best way to play with Skull Servants, because you mill the Skull Servants that essentially do nothing from your hand, and then you summon King, who gains attack equal to the number of Skull Servants in your grave, x 1000, so he's at 2000 by the counter there. We wanted to make Blade 2000, so we set it down so we had one or less cards in hand. So we were going to crash, they're essentially going to banish and revive it. And then they summoned Sonic Bird, and I didn't see that coming at all. So they're playing a little Relinquished package, which is very interesting. I'm surprised they're dedicating space to the bird, the Senju you'll see later, and the Ritual Spell and Monster. But I guess if it works out, it works out. We had Gearfried swing over King, and they didn't banish the other one to keep it alive. Go figure, they draw King for turn. So he's back to 2000 because they banished one earlier. Swings over Gearfried, and I actually don't have an out to this. So upside is I have Michizuri, which is an out after the fact, and Michizuri actually is real good there. I don't know why, though, thinking back, why didn't I just pop the Sonic Bird? Sure, I was down to top decking, but like, I don't know, did I want to prove Michizuri's and how to King and let that get the best of me? I'm not sure. Either way, moving on to game 2, I sided Mask of the Accursed in. I'm not maining it. Not that I wouldn't. I just think if you keep the deck as consistent as possible on beat sticks and back row, that makes it annoying for your opponent. You don't need the Mask because you're consistently beating over stuff. Yeah, so see here, they searched the Senju, and I'm just like, oh, that's kind of dumb. They take the Gearfried, but then they didn't, so I was like, oh, okay, well, I guess we're going to beat face. So we've Gearfried swung over Senju, and try to get in this 18 for game. They're ready for intercepting. Ready for intercepting, man, like, in everyone's deck. What I like about King and Skull Servants, though, is that everyone is playing ready for intercepting, mostly in their main as well. And, like, for example here, like, I have it. I didn't have enough things to side out that particularly changed it, but I did see the Relinquished game 1, so I kept it in anyways. But it makes it so that, yeah, see, they banish it here and bring it back. The longevity of this deck is very interesting because this card can keep coming back and it doesn't have to summon in attack mode. And what's really cool is that if he did draw the Black Illusion Ritual here, then he would have had a tribute because you can keep bringing the King back. So it can basically stall out and then you can get the Relinquished if you wanted to off of it. I probably still wouldn't dedicate as many cards as this did, but, you know, it is what it is. We sided in Time Wizard and they immediately flipped that face down because King only brings itself back when it's destroyed by battle. It does not protect itself from coming back if destroyed by a card effect, so we sided in the Time Wizard, and we took out the Dice Foon because we hadn't seen any back row that were relevant enough to keep the Foon in. Figured if they had a back row, we just bait it out. So we guarantee the Time Wizard this turn, and we pop it, and we swing in for 5, and then we swing in for what would be game, but they sphere Karibo, and that's really scary because now if they draw the Black Illusion Ritual, they have the legitimate out. We don't we've seen Goblin Zombies, so we're gonna play it safe and have Gearfried swing over and Time Wizard swing for 5. We're in the driver's seat. We are so far an advantage that we don't think it'll matter. They do top deck King. I believe it's at 2,000 if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, maybe it was 1,000. Either way, it didn't matter. They go in, so they summon Sphere. We summon Sphere in attack mode because this thing's coming back with 0 defense. And while they could have, I guess, summoned in attack mode, Gearfried still could have swung, which would literally be exact game. So, yeah, we're just making a mental note of the fact that Sphere. So go figure, right? So they top deck the Illusion now, and they do this. But little did they know, we kept ready for intercepting in the main. So going on to game 3. So I like Blade Knight control a little bit. I just don't feel like... So it's interesting because it's a lot of my play style, which is just summon something that has to force your opponent to deal with it and then sit on all your back row and your hand traps and stuff until they can kill you. But I don't think it's got a win con, like an absolute win con. So I think so I play Swordswoman in here, and we'd keep that in as like an alternative win con if we were doing damage through them having bigger things. And we kept it in here because if King gets strong enough, then we can throw all the damage back at them. But it never ended up seeming to matter. Goblin Zombie mills the Blade Knight. Mitch's Zeratu was really good, conveniently. Like, we're only maining 1. I think we only play 1. But it would just come in clutch, especially in this situation, because King of the Skull Servants can't protect itself from a card effect. So we just wipe it off the field. So, like, right here, for example, alright, so they get in real early, and I believe King is at already 3,000. Yep. And they got ballsy and used the Sphere Karibo here for Relinquished to take Gearfried, which does work out. And they're going to swing in for 18, and we're going to Dust Tornado the Gearfried, so it goes in for 0, and then we're going to Sphere Karibo the King. But they have literally put us on a timer. However, we have the perfect out to this. We have King swing over Relinquished for exactly 2,000, and then we flip the Trap Mitchazur to destroy the card, and it can't summon back because it only saves itself by battle. So now we are in command of this duel, and they top deck Black Illusion Ritual, and that's the game. But the thing is, see, this is why I think Relinquish is cool in here, but I think it hinders like a lot of the draws, whereas you could play something else, and yeah, it could be a little bit more consistent if you play Skulls, just a pure viral Skull deck. But this is scary. This builds up real quickly. And this is before they get all the new stuff, so I can only imagine how powerful this deck might get after Scars of Battle. I'm hoping we get a spoiler sometime soon because it's almost here. It's about 2 weeks out, I think. And if I remember correctly, Attack from the Deep, we got a spoiler like a week and a half before the set dropped. So hopefully we'll get a spoiler, hopefully sometime this week. But with regular Yu-Gi-Oh! Having Rising Rampage sneak peek this week, that might not happen. I'm not so sure. But yeah, guys. What do you think? I think Skull Servants has amazing potential. I think it actually has amazing potential right now, and I wasn't thinking about it. I might actually mess with a deck more like pure Skull Servant based just to see what I can do with it. Viral Infection obviously comes in clutch here more than most other decks. I don't know if they're going to update the policy to how they played it at Nats, where you can side skill cards of different characters. I'm not sure how they're going to go about that. Same with the 6-card side deck and extra deck, but we've been playing 6-card side and extra ever since Nats confirmed it. So hopefully we get a confirmed ruling on character skill cards as well. Because if we did, then I can easily see flipping between It's My Lucky Day and Viral Infection for specific matchups, because Viral is still very good against Relinquished. It's just no one's worrying about that because It's My Lucky Day is so much better. But if you go and decide that against Relinquished, they have a real tough time if their only spells are Black Illusion Ritual and Dice Foon, in which case you are literally hitting either the combo enabler in the Illusion Ritual card or Dice Foon, which literally can just screw you over when played. So it's interesting to think about. But as always, like, comment, and subscribe if you have not already. We're getting kind of close to 500. We're almost at 400 subs. So once we hit 500, we got that giveaway on 2 boxes of Attack from the Deep. So tell your friends, if you haven't already, to come subscribe to this channel if you like speed duels, and we'll see how fast we can get there. If we do get there, I have a hell of a giveaway planned for the next subscriber number, but you'll have to tune in and wait to find out what that is when we get there. But as always, guys, my name is Yugi Bros. This is your favorite speed duel channel, hopefully. And hopefully Scars of Battle gets announced soon, because I would love to see that or the Weevil and Rex decks. I really want to see what we're getting here. I want to see what that double evolution skill does, man. Like, if it's anything like the actual spell double evolution pill, it's going to be pretty interesting. Alright, guys, I'll see you next time.